If I'm going to be honest with you, I will tell you that knowing the difference between these two things I'm coming to talk about will help save you time, it will save your stress, it will save you effort, and also it will save you money, the most important part in your financial journey. Quite often, I have a lot of people approaching me, or a lot of friends approaching me to ask as to what is the differences between investing and also trading. So if you are looking up to starting your investment or your trading journey, there's a need for you to know the difference between these two differences, especially if you want to involve in stock investment, if you want to involve in forex, if you want to involve in crypto, if you want to involve in indices and many others. If you are watching me, kindly subscribe as we get into this. So first of all, before we dive into the difference between the trading and investment, let's look at what investment is. So investment is more or less like putting your money in a platform for it to grow. So let's take investment like a tree. So once you plant a tree, you don't expect the tree to germinate and grow for you to bear the fruit in one day before it comes to life. So that's basically how investment is. So investment, most of the times we put our money in one particular platform, be it stocks, be it crypto, be it treasury bills, be it government bonds and many others. So most of the times when you put your money in these platforms, you take a step back and ask for it to germinate, for you to bear the fruits of your labor. Whilst trading on the other side is basically combining skills and also knowledge in a shortest period of time to gain some huge profit. Usually within a day, within seconds, it can be hours or it can also be weeks, but usually within a short period of time you combine some skills in order to make some huge profit within this shortest period of time. And usually we trade in forex, we trade in crypto, we trade in indices, and even stocks, we trade stocks. But before I get into it, let me know in the comment section what you think about the differences between investing and also trading. So now let's dive into the huge differences between investing and also trading. So the first thing we'll be looking at is the risk part of these two. So usually when you trade, it comes with higher risk within the shortest period of time, because at the end of the day, the moment you are able to materialize your knowledge, your skills, and combine and read the graph and read how the chart is going very well, you will be able to make some money within the shortest period of time. Likewise, if you are not able to combine your knowledge, or if you lack basic knowledge when it comes to trading, you will be able to lose huge sums of money within the shortest period of time. But when it comes to investment is usually less riskier, even though it's also risky, but as compared to trading, investment is somehow less riskier because there's always low price movement when it comes to investment as compared to when it comes to trading. So when it comes to trading is riskier, and when it comes to investment is less riskier than trading. And also one of the huge differences is the time period. So when you take a look at investment can usually take 2 years, 5 years, 1 year, 10 years, or sometimes even 20 years for you to get huge sums of money. But when it comes to trading, it usually happens within a shortest period of time. So for instance, if you take a look at let's take MTN stock for instance. For the past 3 years or 5 years, MTN stock has been doing well. But if as compared to someone who is trading, within that shortest period of time, if someone is able to predict that okay, the price will hit this and it will reverse back to this, and within that shortest period of time the person is able to trade well, the person will be able to make huge sums of money as compared to the person who waited for this past 5 years. Basically that's how it is. And most of the times what people usually trade in is usually forex, cryptocurrency, indices, and many others, because these are the kind of things that has high volatility. And also stocks, sometimes it comes with high volatility. The price movement within days, within seconds, within hours, within weeks is most of the times very high. Due to this volatility, a lot of people usually peg around to trade and make some huge sums of profit within the shortest period of time. But you need to have the relevant skills, like I said, before you can trade. So let's come to the monetary aspect of these two things that we are talking about. So when it comes to trading, one will realize that you make huge sums of money or huge sums of profit within the shortest period of time, because the higher the risk, the higher the returns in the market. But when it comes to investment usually comes with low profit, even though it also comes with profit, but the profit comes within some number of years, unlike trading. So one may ask, which of these two should one engage in when you are coming into the financial market? So me personally, if I want to recommend, I'll recommend that beginners or people who lack basic understanding of the financial market, when you are coming in, the first thing first you need to do is to engage in investment, understand the basic concepts of the financial markets before you then engage in trading. Once you just jump in trading, you will lose huge sums of money before you master trading. But when it comes to investment, when you have basic understanding of investment, and also if you are a risk averse person, the thing or the best thing for you to do is for you to engage in investing instead of trading. If you actually watch this video to this extent, I will entreat you that you should kindly like, subscribe, and also comment what you also think about the differences between investing and also trading.